Hello everyone. Welcome to this series of Moonlighter. Moonlighter! This is a game that I wanted to kick back in the day, but I didn't end up getting the chance. It's a RPG with rogue-lite elements where you play as Will. He's a shopkeeper of a place called the Moonlighter. And he's also a person who wishes to become a hero, go into the dungeons, explore them, all that kind of stuff. That's all I know. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. I tested it out a little bit just to make sure that I could record. We should be fine. So, Moonlighter is a game that I've been wanting to play for a bit because it has a top-down Zelda kind of feel to it. It's something that I haven't had in a while just because of the fact that I don't have a Nintendo console. So, among the stars of the night, there's a land as old as imagination. One night, mazes full of extraordinary treasures and deadly creatures appeared in this land. They called them the dungeons, strange, ever-changing ruins of unknown lands. Soon, a village of the slightly curious took root near the dungeons. This they named Renoka. Among the settlers, two groups shined brightest, heroes and merchants, glory and riches. But the dungeons proved too dangerous. They were soon closed, as too many lives were lost in their depths. Life became hard for the town, especially for the young owner of the oldest shop, Will of Moonlighter, long dreaming of opening the mysterious fifth door of the dungeons. But do you also get it because moonlighting is what happens when you do something that's not your day job? Yuck! Anyway, I've I've been smitten with the idea of this game for some time, so let's see how it goes. Oh, a little tired here. That's right. Fix your headband, you'll be fine. Alright, so we know how to move. No problem. Now, I've been through this part. We're going to be able to dodge roll here, no problem. Your dodge roll doubles as a jump. Has ample iframes, it turns out. Like so. See, no problems there. We also apparently have a broom that we can use to attack these jellies. Excuse me, there we go. We can break pots with it as well. That's how we use the R button. The right trigger has a health potion thing attached to it, but we're not going to be able to use that right now just because the health potion... The health potion is not something that we're going to use right away, just because, you want to know what I don't have? Hell of a lot of patience to take damage. We're never going to take damage. Okay, so broken sword and foundry rests. Great, that sounds like it's vendable material. Open. Fabric and an ancient pot. The ancient pot's probably actually worth something. Alright. Okay, ow, that hurt. Excuse me, pardon me? Right, that button does the... That's not the... Where's the broom broke? What? Okay, right, okay. Okay, so we're gonna die here. Here, just end me, please. There's literally nothing else I can do. I don't have a broom anymore. I will punch you to no death. Okay. And thus Moonlighter begins. What a sorry-looking kid. All alone now. Rest for a bit, Will. I have you now. Thank you, Xenon. I appreciate you. But in all seriousness, how did he know I was gonna be there? Crazy old man. Even as a mere child, barely able to walk, you're the curious of the dungeons. Obsessive, even, to the point of drawing some pretty sick diagrams with really good perspective. It's actually super impressive. There's no doubt. You carry the same old obsession as old Pete. Who's old Pete? Morning, boy. Did Let our little merchant bite off more than he could manage. Will, listen to me. The hard truth is this. You're the last of your family, the only one left to run Moonlighter. You can't keep pushing yourself like this. Risking your life on this fifth door nonsense is foolish. Just leave it. Find some artifacts, then use your pendant to get out of the dungeon. And for Crater's sake, stop using that broom of yours, boy. Now here's the problem. Dad. Not Dad. Here's the problem. My broom broke! It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! It's mine from back in the day. Use it. I have little need for it now. Is that a sword and a shield? Oh, great googly moogly. Now then, get up. You're wasting light. Can't have you neglect the shop all day. See if you can get through your... If I can get through your hard head some of the tricks that I picked up from your grandfather so many, many years ago. Alright, sure thing. Walk your old ass out of my room. It's fine. Alrighty, so, hi, my name's Will, and, I'm addicted to adventuring. Hi, Will. We actually still have our broom. Successfully selling your merchandise takes knowledge of two things. You must know the item's value, as well as its demand. Come now, open the shop up and allow the customers in. Right, so half the game involves merchanting stuff. Hold to open shop. Oh, it's the 2nd of January. I guess I died on the 1st of January, huh? Oh, she seemed happy. Get to see that? Best expression you can hope for. The item wasn't too expensive for them and not so cheap for you to lose profit. Be sure to pay attention to your customers' expressions. That's how your grandfather always knew, if his prices were fair. Alright, sounds good, old man. What's this guy got to do with me, huh? Hi, hello, can I help you? I don't think I need to tell you how that item was obviously overpriced. Lesson learned? Finally, be careful of selling a popular item too much. If you flood the market, you'll have to offer cheaper prices on your wares. Point is, charge higher when something is high in demand and in low supply. Take out your merchant notebook. You should know all that information you have gathered on discovered wares and artifacts. That's why? Trigger, I guess, to... Notebook, there we go, we've done it. Okay. Oh, I see. So right there, selling items and restrictions. You have like the super sad, you have the grumbly, unhappy face, and then you have like the, oh my god! Alright, so definitely just refer to this like all the time. Close, it's fine. Would seem the sun has fallen for the day. I'll best head off. You'll pick up more on your own. Restoring the shop to its full glory? That responsibility falls to you, not I. It's in your blood, Will. Make us proud. In the meantime, why don't you try out that new sword of yours? Dungeons are more perilous at night, but one can always find better artifacts. Just don't dive too far. And use that pendant, boy! Use that pendant, boy. Boy. I can't do it! Christopher Judge, please help me. Go on now. These weird bones of mine must rest. Okay, so long story short, we have to run the shop. We now know how to sell. We know how to look at our journal for the notebook. We have a wish list. We have a calendar? This guy's got a calendar. Hello. I keep hearing an old rumor about around the town about the dungeons. That maybe particular artifacts are easier to find at night. Alright, so where are the dungeons exactly? Maybe if we look at our map. Do we have a map? We do not have a map. At least it seems like we don't have a map. Okay. Do I go down? Do I go up? You know what? It looks like we're going down. Oh, hey there, man with fancy pauldrons. We know it may not be as popular as it used to be, but many still visit to pick up souvenir from the Golem Dungeon. Possibly even one from the closed dungeons if we are lucky. If you say that's lucky. Hey, look! It's Cute Curl Knight. Hey, what's up? Tomo! Will! I saw you in the Golem Dungeon earlier. Found anything mysterious? People used to think artifacts found in dungeons were created out of thin air, just generated inside the dungeon. The decrease in golem artifacts found directly contradicts that evidence, though. Massa. Oh my god, it's the Snot Kid from Wind Waker.
Hey, Will, can we play tag next time I stop by your shop?
Sure thing, kiddo.
You know, your sword doesn't look that much stronger than my wooden one. Is it even sharp?
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, boy.
I can't wait to get some hero armor. It protects and makes you look cool. A lot cooler than your merchant clothes.
You know what? Massa, I don't want to talk to you anymore. We discovered the dungeon some 70-odd years ago, and yet we still know so very little about them. Domo seems to be the scientist here. Domo. It's grass. Doesn't do anything. Hey, you! Egghead! Sorry, Mari, my bad. Have you found a new culture artifacts in the dungeons, Will? I always found it fascinating how all the items we find in the dungeons appear to be from entirely different civilizations with unique cultures. That is pretty weird. A lot of heroes are always looking to craft better weapons and armor. They buy a lot of foundry rests, iron bars, and teeth stones. I keep that in your mind for your shop, Will. Okay. Does that get noted in my journal? Sort of. Fabric, sturdy but rough to the touch. I imagine that this would... They want to use this in some decorations, huh? Alright, so there's a lot of different stuff going on in everything happening right now. There's a lot in this game already. That frightens me a little. Oh, what's this say? Dungeons, that way. Oh, okay, well that explains a lot. Let's go. We have a dungeon run to do. Read. Golem dungeon. Dungeons available to merchants and heroes. Forest dungeon. Dungeons available to heroes, not recommended for merchants. Tech dungeon, no entry. Desert dungeon, only for heroes. And then the 5th dungeon door. Alright, so we have to go into the golem dungeon for whatever it's worth. Level 1, here we go. Oh, that was a paranormal moment right there. Can I call the Ghostbusters, please? Alright. Welcome to the golem dungeon. Alright, let's see if we can Zelda this stuff a little bit. Oh, wait, where's my freaking... Ah! I've made a mistake somewhere. So that's a sort of block. Where have I made my mistake here? That was a big mistake as well. There we go! Okay. There's our sword. Not sure what... So... I see. Okay, now that works. Left bumper swaps the two around. Although why I'd want a broom, I don't know, but okay. Okay, that hurts. Still a lot. Nicely done. Alright, so we got hit once. Not ideal, and obviously for a roguelite, the big thing is that HP might be a little hard to find, so... Okay, toasted. But it doesn't mean that it's impossible to find, you know what I mean? Okay, like that was a quad kill. Picked up a little bit of loot for it as well. Just an empty dungeon room, though. Okay, that's fine. I think I know roughly where I am in this dungeon. And does this wall have anything for me? Is that just yeah, that's just art. Okay, that makes sense. Let's continue. Oh, hello. There's a corpse against the wall. To a person of hopefully far better luck than I, my time is short. I took an injury from the strange creature across the room. My pendant, all but shattered from the scuffle. Check him out, though. I'd say I fared better than he. He caught me spying on him near the Guardian's room. He dropped a couple items when he fled. One of which is this map? Diagram? Whatever it is, I was right? They called me crazy. Said old Crazy Pete had gone lost his marbles. But I was right. Each guardian of a dungeon must possess a key of some sorts. All of them linked to that giant locked door outside the dungeon. The 5th door of Renoka. Sadly, I won't be around to see that door open. To whoever found me, I apologize for the smell. But the diagram should be around here somewhere. Please, open the 5th door of Renoka. These dungeons are not what they seem. Also, give me your 6, please. Big boss gonna kill me? I suppose to let them all out? Now I have to chase this weird creature that stole my stuffs? Ah, Big boss gonna be so upset with little me? Okay. Well. At least we got that diagram. And some sweet loot. So as soon as we get enough stuff, we can teleport to the entrance of the dungeon again. We can now use that by pushing B of interest. I jumped. I wonder if there's a way to rebind some of these keys. That way X is the sword, A is the dodge roll, block is like the left trigger or something like that. I guess it's forcing me to use my my B key, huh? Escaped with pendant. Okay. That's fine. Go to town. So that's how that's like how a basic run looks. Fine. Very basic though. Oh, and it's daytime. Hey, it's old Xenon. Ah, the young proprietor of Moonlighter has returned. You look intact. Finally learned to use that pendant properly? It's about time, boy. What are you holding? Is that a chart of the dungeons? Where did you get this? You found old Pete? Dead. See? This is what happens when you chase what's behind that door. Leave it, Will. Just get the artifacts you need from the Golem dungeon and look after Moonlighter. Now, I noticed some posts on the town board that may interest you. Some shops want to move in, attempt to revitalize this town. Apparently they need some startup capital first. It would be nice to see some new life in Renoka. Nice indeed. Yeah, just go into the dungeon and fund new places with capital that you definitely need to... Yeah, okay. Let's read. Investments, town or... What happens if I invest in the shop? Cheap sale box, iron cash register. Comfortable new bed that will grant adventurers extra health in the morning. Extra space for your items. I can get... Oh, that's 8,000 gold. Holy balls. Alright. I can get Vulcan's Forge, the wooden hat. I only have 100 gold, so I don't think I could buy either of these. So yeah, we're not buying either of those. Don't even worry about it. Into the Moonlighter we go. Alright, so we need to actually place items down. Wow. It doesn't seem like they're stacking higher than 10. Alright, so, how about we start off by learning what certain things want to be priced. Let's put down some fabric, I guess. We still have some crystals here. We know that the crystals like being priced at exactly 100 per unit, so that's fine. Whetstone. What do I want to price that per whetstone? Let's try 20. Sounds important. What's this? Golem core. That sounds important. Hardened steel. I think that hardened steel we'll hold on to for now. Vines. Iron bar. I think we'll keep the iron bar for now. Foundry rests, though. Foundry rests. Let's try pricing those at, I don't know, 50? That makes sense. Close. Okay, we're selling a bunch of stuff. What's this? Read? Oh, that's the chart that we had from before. It's not a big deal. And this is my chest. What can I put in here? I would like to put in the hardened steel, please. And at least the 10 iron bars. I'm pretty sure that these broken steel handles for the sword can be repaired to make better swords or something. The golem core looks important, so we'll keep it around. I like to hold on to some whetstones. And the rest of it, I'd be more than happy to sell at a moment's notice, if I'm being honest with you. So, given the chance, we'll try selling everything else we've got. Alright, we're open for business. Let's go. What are you thinking for that one? That's too cheap. Alright, foundry rests are more expensive than that. Alright, let's sell. What are you thinking for those crystal cores, sir? It's perfect? Why, yes it is. What do you think about those whetstones, ma'am? It's too expensive by a long shot. Okay. Alright, so if those are too expensive by a long shot, let's cut it down to half. Now we also have 2 open spots. Let's grab this whole stack of sticks. I'm assuming that sticks are pretty worthless. So I'm going to go ahead and price them at, I don't know, 5? And then these jellies. Rich jelly. I have to go into a dungeon and kill a living creature for it, so it has to be worth at least 10, right? Alright, now what are you thinking, lady? Tomo! Tomo! Oh, and that's too cheap for whetstone. Good to know. That's too expensive for jellies? Okay, so, let's open up our journal for a second. Right trigger. So what do we know about different items? Rich jelly. It's too expensive at 10. That's sad. Broom spear is just bad. Don't worry about it. That's my sword. I'm not giving that up. Oh, here we go. So it actually sorts it out into different different dungeons. I see. So the vines, we haven't sold any. Roots are perfect at 5. Teethstone, we don't know yet. Whetstone is too expensive at 20, by far. Okay, so if they're too expensive by far at 20. Then we're gonna go ahead and knock that down to a 10. And then the jellies were too expensive. Which, again, doesn't make much sense to me, just because, I mean, I killed the thing for them? It seems rude. Roots. Okay, so sticks we can definitely put in here, no problem. And I didn't put a sale price on these guys. It's fabric. I don't know. You don't have to sew it, so why not 50? Alright, let's see how this does. Sorry, I apologize for me getting the pricing all wrong to start off with, but I am trying right now. She bought it, and it's too cheap. Okay, so fabric needs to be more expensive than that. Good to know. So if that's too expensive, if that's like just too cheap, we'll have to keep that in mind for next time. Vines. I think we had a good price point for them. No, we haven't sold them yet. Okay, it's vines. How expensive could they possibly be? We'll put them at a 10 for now. I might as well sell off the rest of the sticks, because, like, they're easy enough to find, and they're at a perfect price point, so... Go nuts, boys. How's that new whetstone for you? Too cheap! That's sad face. That's okay, though. We'll deal with it. I would like to sell. Thank you. Sell. Your turn. Sell. Perfect. Alright, what are you thinking, old man? Before you think anything, though, I'd like to introduce you to my friend, the Teethstone. And I will price it at 20 per. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Hold on. That was a hell of a sneeze. Okay, so the vines are too expensive. Here, I have a sell on those jellies. Oh, wow, the Teethstone are too expensive, huh? Alright, well, if the Teethstone are too expensive at 20, knock them down to 10 and see what happens. The vines are too expensive at 10. Okay. Knock it down to a 5. I like to deal in fractions that are halves. Teethstone, it's still too expensive. Okay, that's fine. I understand. This time we're gonna knock it down by 3. So we're gonna put this up to 7. See what happens. Hopefully that works. And it seems like tonight's been doing pretty well. Like the shop is still going. They're still coming in to shop. What am I, a late night convenience store? The vines are too expensive. So how do we do? We made some sales. 815 is not bad, but we can definitely do better, it seems. For instance, apparently these vines are too expensive at 5, so we're going to knock them down to 3. Teethstone are too expensive at 7, so we're going to knock them down to 5. Quickly walk in here. I'm going to open up the chest. And I will place some more iron bars in here, because reasons. I think it's time, though. It's time that we started adventuring again. Let's go. So as we're now adventuring, I'm hopefully we end up having like real runs at this point. Oh, read. Investments in the town, please. I'd like to invest in maybe. Yes, let's invest in the armory here. Get ourselves a proper blacksmith. But what would be more important, I think, for us after we've got this blacksmith up and running, just for the sake of being able to have the blacksmith up and running, is the ability to just yes, I understand. It's good. It's great. It'll be important for us to invest in getting more money. The more resources we can make as a shopkeep, the better off we'll be. That's just how this game's gonna work. But first and foremost, let's go ahead and enter the Golem Dungeon. Excuse me. Nose is all kinds of weird right now. It does not matter. What matters a lot more right now is that we're in the Golem Dungeon. We're gonna do it this time, I believe. Okay, managed to get through this. Boom, boom, done. Damn it. I'm trying to dodge here. It's not working out so hot. Alright, we took a lot of damage. We don't have any potions. Excuse me. But not having any potions is no excuse. Let's see. Quick move all. What are you doing? It must be placed in the left or the right of the bag, and this must be placed in the top or the bottom of the bag. Interesting. Inventory management is now its own little mini game. Cool. This is fine. Ooh, we got a crystal of some sort. Good little dodge roll there. Just getting one good swipe in there and you're fine. There we go. That was well played compared to other times that you've done this. Okay, left bumper doesn't swap into anything useful in this case. We do have a shield. Not sure what it does, but it might be helpful against range units. There we go. That's 2 done. Perfect. Now it's just this joker left to go. And he's easy. Nicely done. Can you give me that? Nope, it fell down into the pit. Okay, small problem that. But all things considered, we are at half HP, so we do need to be careful. I still think we can do just fine here. 1, 2. He is dead. No resources, though. Right. A is not dodge roll. A is attack, like you've been doing all game. Ooh, we at least picked up a couple of things that were about to fall down, so that's nice that we can snatch those. Okay. Nicely done. Even got some glass stuff in there, whatever. Okay, what does this chest have for us? It has some more ice cubes, but it needs to be placed on the side. White stone, okay. We got some more foundry rests. Okay. It seems like we're actually doing pretty well on the whole money front. Nice. Okay, dodge round. Nice. Well done. Good job, me. We're actually managing to do pretty well, despite the fact that we're at half HP. It is also worth mentioning, however, that we're, like, unable to find a way out. The randomized nature of this particular dungeon has made the entire right wing useless. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. That's the good heals. And what's this? Why? Why do our tools keep disappearing? Chambers full of precious stone are left untouched, but rooms and chests holding our most basic tools keep vanishing. Don't mind me. There's probably secret rooms or something that I'm missing out here. Good stuff. Right. Left. Trigger. You're stealing my items. Also, I swapped the broom by accident. Don't mind me. That was a little close. But we managed. Okay, so there are floors that can go vanishing on you. That's a thing to keep in mind. Good. Not so good. Good. Perfect. Literally perfect. Okay, so got some golem cores. One of them fell into the pit. And that seems like that's the way out. I don't want to do that yet. I got other things I wish to do first. Like, have you guys seen the entire left side of this dungeon that's been unexplored? Let's go. A big jelly. Interesting. Okay, good use of the dodge roll as far as I'm concerned. I feel like a G. Alright, also our pendant is good to go. I'm not sure. Like, it seems to be shaking a lot, so that's a good sign that I think it's ready to go if it needs to. Okay, that's dead. Hello. Now, leave that alone. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, now for these jokers. Oh, I was thinking, hey, maybe I'm gonna have to actually, like, you know, dodge through them. I can maybe do aggressive dodges. Oh, fabric. Destroys one item. Curse in the direction when placed. Okay, so let's quick move all. Item remains hidden while currently in dungeon. Destroys one item curse there when placed. Can I move you over here, please? We're actually getting pretty full up on items right now. Is there a way to stack this over here with this? Nope. Okay. I don't want to go yet. I have so much I want to explore. No! You leave me alone, you mimic! No! No one gets to attack me like that and get away with it without me having to say so about it. No, sir. Have you meet the sharp end of my tool. What's this? Seems to be a tool. There seems to be a sharp bit of fabric there. But what's this? Hello. Today marks my first steps into these mysterious dungeons. They were discovered not far from Renoka, a small and incredibly charming village just north of the crater, and they are quite a unique occurrence. Any number of adventurers may enter a dungeon at once, but no one will adventure together. These dungeons seem to be build themselves around the one entering. A unique maze for each person, never the same labyrinth twice. One must ask, though, if no one is currently inside the dungeon, does it even exist? Now these are the questions. Many right now are flooding to these dungeons for their treasure, completely disregarding the inherent danger of the hostile creatures inside. Just for some gold, some fame. But not I, no. It's all about the questions for me. Where did these dungeons come from? Why do they constantly shift and change? And why are they filled with unseen treasures? I'm not here for the what. I'm here for the how and the why. Deep. Very deep. I'm gonna leave now. Alright, so we're at full HP. We got another room to explore here. Oh, it's another one of these rooms. No, 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 no! Leave me alone! No, leave me alone! What's that thing? Ooh, I picked up a thing. Wait, you know what? There's a thing in the bottom left corner. I think I know what that is. It's a ghost that shows up. Yep, he's very angry. I'm not quite sure where he is, but I have a feeling that if you take too long, he shows up. Not sure where he is right now, but I think I'm going to continue to avoid him as best as I can. By going to the next floor? Sure, let's go. Suck it, ghost. Piss off, ghost. Ooh. This is one of the strange devices that creature dropped when he fled. This one's rich, actually. Almost quite literally rich. For every item you place into this device, gold of some perceived value drops out. It's great if you need to use your pendant in a pinch. The device looks like a mirror, so I'm just gonna call it the mirror. Keeping it simple. I do wonder, though, where did the treasures dropped inside go? And am I getting the best deal here? Okay, so if we want to use that on things, we get money out of it. Okay. So hold on. What happens if I take, say, these, let's take these teeth. That gave us a tiny amount of gold. Like, teeny tiny amount of gold. And we can use 300 of it to teleport home. What about the jellies? That gave us 4. Yeah, that can't be the best deal, but it certainly is something I can use on occasion if need be. Ah, you jerk. Oh, there's a pot. Well, that's a lot of dumb damage I just took. Okay, it's a double kill of some kind, but not worth it. Now we're looking a little low. We don't have any potions left either. Oh, wow. This is good timing. Thank you, Hot Spring. I appreciate it. What's this? It feels as if we are fighting an invisible enemy. Every time a room is left empty of people, it seems to vanish, replaced by another chamber that has already been ransacked. Alright, so this guy has a shield. He attacked me with his contact damage, and I feel embarrassed. Last time that happened was when I played Super Mario and I got hit by a Goomba. Alright, water lamp. Grab this, sell it. We'll crush the item below it. There we go, that'll do. You will destroy an item in the upper left direction. Here, can you two stack for a second? And can you, all of you, go down here, please? Thank you, that works. Okay, then you come with me. Then can you go on top of the other hidden items? Nope. Okay, take the place of the sticks. You might be better. We probably should just go home. Damn. Okay, so I'm trying to get aggressive and play smart. It's not working. I would advise against it. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie to you. This game's not easy. Turns out that you can't just win a run all in one go. Maybe take a little bit of HP while right. And it's out of magic. It can run out of magic. You know what? It's time. Escaped with pendant. I think that was the right choice in this particular case. We have a lot of loot. We looted 4 chests. I think that'll have to do. Hey, the blacksmith wants to talk. Hey, blacksmith, what's up? Aye, you must be Will, no? The one requesting my forge. My name's Andre, Forge Master Extraordinaire. Like you mean Andre the Giant? Dark Souls reference. If it's weapons or armor you seek, Vulcan's Forge is the place. Amazing. I can actually build an iron helmet. Guys, I can actually do it. Can I build other things? I can build better swords and shields. I can build 2-handed swords. I can build sticks. I could build gloves. That's a thing. I can get bows and arrows. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's start off with something basic that I know I can do and doesn't cost us too much. Except for the 4,000 gold for the recipe. Holy crap. What's this? Rusty short sword? Soldier short sword? Vampire short sword or king short sword? No, we're gonna go for like the typical Zelda route. Go for the for this one. Big sword, storm big sword, fusion big sword, Vulcan big sword, big wild sword. I like the idea of going for a bow and arrow set here, just because having arrows seems safe and good. Catapult, bow, poison, lightning, Exeter, soldier, natural, and hunter. We'll wishlist this one as well. So as far as wishlisting goes, I have a feeling that just means that we get to actually keep track of what materials we need for all that. Now, for this, we need to actually run the shop now. I kind of want to repair the broken mace, so I'm going to hold on to that for a half second. I don't think that selling that right now is a great plan. We need this. It's a part of our wish listing. So is this. There we go. Lots of golden cores. We don't need them, apparently, so we'll take it easy, I guess. And we got, hey, gold runes. Those are nice. Water lamp. Good, you didn't break anything. Glad to see that. They only stack in groups of 5? Okay. Like, it's fine. I understand, sort of. But, like, I'll take it for what it is. Okay, we also have a ton of these iron bars, so why don't we go ahead and start stockpiling them. White stone, stock them as well. Put these together. That'll do it. And you know what? Oh, right. We needed 4,000 gold before we got that helmet. I am going to quickly go back to Andre the Giant. Andre the Blacksmith. And let's see. Fabric bandana or iron helmets. Look, bandanas sound dope. But I think that iron helmet might be safer. So add it to the wish list. And if we're adding it to the wish list, then a whole bunch of other stuff just got wish listed. Perfect. Alright, we'll keep these 5. We'll keep these teeth stones. And I guess I can put everything else to go, really. Yeah, let's try everything else out to go. Okay. Looking at our journal. Whitestone, we have no idea. Hardened hole, like, there's a lot of stuff here we have no idea. Vine. 5 is too expensive. Trees are good for 2. Teeth stone, 10 is too expensive. Iron bar, we don't know yet. Crystallized energy, we know is perfect at 100. Glass lenses, we don't know yet. Golem core, we don't know yet. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know yet. Okay. We'll sell this, and then we'll start off tomorrow's episode with some other stuff. Okay, let's start off with 2 gold runes. Look, they're made of gold, right? Let's at least put these at 100. For these iron bars. Or copper bars, whatever they are. Iron bar. Let's price them at least 50 and see what happens. We also know that this crystal needs to be placed at... Yeah, there we go. So, with that said, I think we're good to open the shop. So let's give it a shot. Give the shop a shot. Please fill my bags full of gold. He took it. They were too cheap at 100. Well, sir, you've just doubled the price. Or madam, sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, place. So, at 100, these guys were too cheap. Wow. Let's go ahead and double that. Too expensive. Perfect. Okay, hold on. If this is too expensive at 50, let's try 30. That's too cheap at 200. We just made $1,000 no problem, and we found the perfect spot for these teeth stones. Okay. Well, that was enlightening. Now, hold on. Did I just find out how much the copper bar is worth? Hold on. Iron bar. 50 is too expensive. We don't know anything else yet. What are you thinking? Perfect. Alright, since that's perfect, we should be able to sell the rest of these for exactly the same amount. No problem. Whitestone. Heck, they look like they're worth at least 50. And, vines. Too expensive at 5? Have it be 3. And fabric. Look, what was the last time I priced them at? That was too cheap. Put them at 100. See how people feel about that. I'd like to sell those bars to you, sir. Give them to me, thank you. And then I'll give that to you. Oh, wow, we're actually making money. Wow, that's still too cheap at 100 for fabric, huh? I guess people will really pay for convenience. What about you, old man? What are you thinking about those iron bars? Too expensive, huh? Alright, well, in that case then, excuse me for a moment. If it was too cheap at a certain amount, how's about this? Oh, while I am at it, let's try out these golem cores. Golem cores, let's try pricing them at 50 to start. Why not? I'm feeling expensive today. I feel like I need to make a lot of money. There's a lot of stuff that are worth thousands of gold to do. Hello, welcome. Would you buy those vines? No, too expensive, huh? Alright, so too expensive at 3. 2. Look, 33% off. Wow, the golden cores are cheap, and so are those. Alright, well, I'll just make a couple hundred gold. Obviously, I need to price, like, items that are a little bit harder to find to a much higher degree. Now, the iron bars apparently are too Too expensive still, huh? 30? Also, while I'm at it, well, you can try putting the empowering crystals. And I've learned my lesson now. If it's something that I don't see a lot of, 200 base. And while I'm at it, we're gonna go ahead and add eyeglasses to everything here. I know that glasses are expensive. At least $100 per lens. Okay, so 2 gold is the perfect amount for a vine. That's disgustingly bad. And that's a perfect price for the iron bar. I think we found some good middle points here, everybody. It's too expensive at 200. Okay, you know what? I had to guess that it might have been a little too expensive. How's about 150, huh? Cutting you a bargain. 25% off. The eyeglasses are perfect. That's actually astounding that that's perfect. Also, I love how my money bag has not changed. Okay, water lamp. Worth at least 200 apiece. The crystals are too expensive. Okay, fine. How about this? We've done it to this point. You know what? You're a valued customer. I'll put it down an additional chunk of percentage. And that's a perfect price for the water lamps at 200? Wow, that's astoundingly good. And that's perfect price for the empowering crystals. I am in a great place right now. We are at 3,000 gold. 4,000 gold. We can almost buy our hat. Guys. We actually made okay money. And like we could have made more if we were just doing stuff. So popularity. Not a high popularity item on those iron bars. We can probably stockpile those for a rainy day. Medium, whatever, it's all good. High popularity, if we can find those, we can sell those for a freaking mint. All right, but for now, that's gonna end this episode. Hold to sleep? I don't need to sleep. Heck you for your sleep. What's in here? It's another chest? We have multiple chests? Anyway, look, this is episode 1. It's a bit of a long episode, but I think we got the general gist of how this game is supposed to work. I'm enjoying it. Can't wait to see what episode 2 brings. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you folks are enjoying yourselves. If you are, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below if you want to see some more. Subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Really do let me know how the series looks, though, if you want to see some more Moonlighter, because I'd like to show some more to you guys. And it'd be good to know that you guys are interested anyway. But for now, that's it for me. I'll see you folks next time. Boo.